Hello, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. We are Easy Allies. I am Brandon Jones. Got Brad Ellis, Michael Huber,
Yo.
Ben Moore on the desk for a look at Back 4 Blood that we're about to get on the official E3 channel. I'm ready for a deep dive. I'm ready for just one single game.
I want an entire
Don't mess
stage.
with my expectations. Don't know that this is a game I'm already psyched about.
Yep.
I'm going to play. Sold. Let me know how these classes work.
Card
Show me these
system.
different enemy types. Here we go.
Sweet.
Thanks, Golden Boy. Hello and welcome to the Back 4 Blood PvP Showcase. If you
PvP
don't already know,
showcase.
Back 4 Blood
Oh,
is
yeah,
an
they
upcoming
showed that.
4-player co-op zombie shooter.
Wonder if
made
it's gonna
by
be
the
like Left 4 Dead
creators
2.
of Left 4 Dead.
I think it
Today
will
we're
be.
diving deeper into
I
a
actually
new
really
PvP
liked that
called
mode in Left 4 Dead
Swarm,
2
how
at
it
the
works,
time.
and what you'll be doing, maybe even a little bit of strategy. We'll also talk with Turtle Rock's lead game designer on Back 4 Blood, Brandon Yanez, to help piece it all together. Before we get there, though, let's start off with the reveal of a brand new PvP trailer and see what it's like in action.
I want to be that thing.
Yeah,
We'll make it happen. Even if you can't, we'll make it.
yeah. We'll make it happen.
mod the game. Days Gone?
Ridden.
Yeah.
Ridden. We're running out of names.
That's
Oh
one
man,
down.
that axe.
Is there like a wiki for all the different
Yeah,
names
there's
zombies
shit.
are called?
Probably.
That face.
Yeah.
It's a good face for this game.
That was some battle royale stuff right there, Huber.
Man, when I played
Close
the
that
alpha for
circle.
this game was no joke.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be tough.
Don't stick together.
It's gonna be great. I mean,
Expert only.
it's just essentially Left 4 Dead 3, which is all I
Right.
need it to be.
Yes, there it is.
I want to rename the desktop shortcut Left 4 Dead 3. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I want to do that. Boomer. Boom. Burn upgrades. Okay.
Oh, maybe just in this one mode?
Yeah, maybe. That's cool.
It's funny to think, like, Left 4 Dead, the
maybe
special
just as
enemies have been, like, so copied over the years.
They're just hunters.
Yeah.
So if you're humans and you're going
There's-
down, like we're gonna get so powerful, you're not gonna last for long. But how
Maybe.
long you last, I guess. That's fun.
That
I hope
looked
those servers hold.
intense. So there you have it, guys. Back 4 Blood's PvP mode Swarm. To hear more about it and to take a deep dive into the gameplay and the mechanics,
Yeah, I think we
have
got that
Turtle
trailer
Rock's
last week.
lead game designer on Back 4 Blood, Brandon Yanez. Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration of this new PvP mode and what makes it fun and unique?
Of course, so just like our previous titles, we really enjoy bringing new ideas to the table while retaining the spirit of the genre that we're
Our previous
working in.
titles
So Back 4 Blood's
under
PvP
Valve.
is heavily inspired by our previous titles that mix survival, fast action, massive monsters, and a touch of horror. So our goal
pretty
is to
sweet.
make a balanced and
Yeah.
fun PvP mode with just as much replayability as the main campaign.
So what's the structure of the PvP like? Do you play in rounds? Can you play as both cleaners and ridden in one match, or are we swapping between the two?
Yeah, so it's played as a best-of-3 match. Teams of 4 take turns swapping between the ridden and cleaner players. The job of the cleaners is to scavenge supplies, find a good place on the map to fortify their position, and try to last as long as they can. The ridden's main objective is to kill the cleaners as fast as they can. So this is achieved by choosing the right ridden to counter the other
Shotgun.
team's strategy,
All
using
tanks.
mutation upgrades, and
Yeah.
by coordinating attacks with other AIs and players. As the round progresses, the swarm moves in, so this increases the size of the ridden attacks and shrinks the playable space, sometimes forcing the
my.
cleaners
Yeah, that's
out of
fun.
their favor.
I wonder if
fun.
there's something you could do
So when a
to
clear
disguise
team
yourself
is
as
wiped
well.
from the
Like I wonder if
field,
the,
the points are
right when you
scored for how
spawn
long
someone,
they
you can
survive.
hear him, or I wonder if
Then
there's a
the
way to
teams
like
swap, and then they go
you know,
at it
Cover
from the
yourself
other
in
come
side.
around the
ridden
corner of a
jets.
barn and like,
Walk the
whoops,
longest,
haha.
the cleaners is
Face
winning.
to
That's the
face
face,
every
dude.
time.
And you can
That's
play
so
as
good.
all the different cleaners in both
Just
co-op
this
and
oh shit
PvP.
face.
Do you have a favorite character that?
But it didn't,
So I
like,
have a
turn
couple.
into that. It just started.
Yeah. She's a badass sawed-off
Mom.
shotgun.
Mom
She adds a
rules.
lot of
Yo.
survivability to the team. She can also instantly help teammates that have fallen
Bill
during
vibes.
battle.
Dude,
All of our
support.
cleaners have
Sign me
special
up.
Yeah, shotgun.
Sawed off and support?
Let's
Yes.
get into another trailer that goes a little more in
We-
depth
we just
on
start
the
calling
Ridden's
you
progression.
Mom?
Please
Mom.
do.
Check it out.
Mom!
Please.
Sawed off support. I like it's like a hashtag.
Oh!
Freaker hype.
Greek, my
Oh,
lord.
there's 3 variations of it.
That's cool. Wrench. That looks fun.
Yeah. there we go.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, that's a hero roll right
Yeah,
there.
coming straight for you.
Most kills, most deaths.
I love the variations on each of these.
That's the spitter, right? Pretty much. Oh, wait.
Spitter and Hunter.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Oh, that's the hunter one.
Yeah.
Stalker.
Tall
boy.
boy.
Overhead smash for
That
the
looks
tall
fun,
boy.
dude.
Gotta stand
Grab
block
and
that.
squeeze.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, Bruiser's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Moves faster.
Dude, we need mom.
There's bomb. This is cool. You can like power them up.
Oh, pull them into the vial.
So fun.
Cannot.
Okay,
Wait.
so
Yeah,
cannot
Brandon,
wait.
Can't
we
wait.
just saw that each different
Guaranteed
ribbon,
fun.
Yeah.
has their own variants as well as their own mutations on each variant. So can you expand a little more on these special abilities and how they work?
Sure. So at the start of each round, players can choose between 9 playable ridden, each with their own unique abilities. So for example, the Stalker can pounce a player and pull them away from their team, or an Exploder can time their detonation in the middle of a group
Memory
of
serves,
cleaners
that's like
and
the
fling
most
them all in
devastating thing
separate
from Left 4
directions.
Dead. When you just
Now,
get
knowing
yanked.
that each
Yeah.
ribbon
Oh,
has
physically
these
being
different
removed
abilities
from
on
the
how
battlefield,
to
like,
change
yeah,
the
you need to
overall
address
threat,
that.
It's brutal.
a
Really
match
quick.
and improve the ridden's chance of winning.
So
Oh,
as
hunters
the ridden
just
battle against the
rip
cleaners,
through
they
your
can
health so
also
fast.
spend these points on team-wide upgrades called mutations. Mutations
Man,
upgrade and
this
improve
mode
a
seems
lot
so
of
awesome
different
if
things on the ridden side, from adding,
it's separate
effects to
from
their
like the
abilities,
campaign
Yeah,
type
it's
mode. Like
the
this is
common AI waves and
perfect.
size and strength.
It's clever.
So the really cool thing is so they affect
Just wanna
the
know
whole
what
team,
the progression
and they
is like on
persist
both
between
sides.
rounds.
Yeah.
So as a ridden team starts to coordinate their
I like that
upgrades,
it's
things can
about
get pretty
speed.
wild.
Like the humans are gonna lose.
What are
You're
some
gonna
strategies
lose.
that
Yeah,
are
you just
really
gotta
It's not a
last
matter of the like
on
what,
as
you
long
know,
as you can.
who's gonna win this match. It's like
If
how
the
long
cleaners
can
are
you make
really sticking together, you can swap to the wretch and vomit on their location. That's going to cause them to spread out, right? This is going to open up a whole bunch of opportunities for your
One
other
dude's
ridden
making a
players
pile
to
and, like,
attack.
dragging dudes
So
into
if you get them to spread out and there's a Stalker nearby, Stalker used the Chaos to grab one of the cleaners and drag them off into the swarm.
I just wanna
The Wretch's
puke on
vomit
everybody.
also
Yeah.
slows them down, so if a tall boy who's naturally pretty slow
Actually, Tall
can
Boy is
attack
really
one of
good,
those
too.
slow characters, they're going to really be able to pummel them. Another good one is if a Exploder waits for a cleaner to go revive their friend, they can use that as an opportunity to charge in and detonate on them.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cleaners!
Yo, meta, 4
Sounds
exploders.
Or the
pretty
Let's
three
go.
cool.
exploders,
So,
yeah.
that being
That's what I
said,
meant
which
to
is your
say.
favorite ribbon to play as?
That would be so much fun. Just
Yeah.
like getting people to rage quit by just
insta
insta-killing them in the match with exploders.
Speaking of fun, let's talk about weapons now.
Oh,
throughout
Tall Boy
the
can hit-
trailers,
if he
you
hits
can
a
see
cleaner, they
number of
fly
different
off.
weapons. Can you go a little deeper into
Dude,
what those
shotgun
weapons are
and
and how they
axe,
work?
pandering.
So we really wanted to expand on the amount of choices the player had in Back 4 Blood with their weapon. So of course there's handguns, shotguns, LMGs, SMGs, sniper rifles, and a whole bunch of other types of weapons, each with sort of
Need
like
SMG
a unique
shot. There's one in the
character
cutscene.
reveal to them.
Now, how deep does this weapon customization go? I really want to know. What are some of the different attachments and options, and how do they change the gameplay overall?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of different customization options for your weapons. So throughout the world, you can find scopes, silencers, stocks, sights,
Throughout the
all
world.
that good
Yeah,
stuff.
that's cool.
You can
Gotta
mix and
risk
match
it.
them, so there's a ton of options.
Last question. Do you have a favorite type of weapon?
Absolutely. So as I said earlier, I really enjoy playing Mom, so her shotgun is definitely
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
That's a solid
Pandering.
choice.
Can't go wrong.
Pandering.
All right, we've learned a little bit about how it all works, the cleaners, the ridden, the mutations, as well as how the customization works for the weapons. Thank you so much for joining me, Brandon, and for giving us a little bit more detail on Back 4 Blood's new PvP mode, Swarm.
Thanks for having me. I can't wait for
Great
everyone to get
mode.
their
Yeah,
hands
looks
on
fun.
this.
Great
We're
looking
all
mode.
really excited.
I can't wait either.
That game's
the
gonna
good
be
news
good.
is that you
I
guys
like the
won't have to
survival
wait too long. There's
element
an
of
open
it
beta coming up on
versus
August
just
12th,
like the
and
campaign,
early access
but
portion on
humans are
August
controlling the
5th,
monsters.
available to
Yeah.
I think a
pre-order.
separate
That's all
survival
for today,
thing for it
but
is
Back
so
4
cool.
Blood still has a lot more to reveal
Best in
coming
NA.
months, so
Best
stay
in
tuned.
NA.
Best in NA. Easy allies.
Best mom in NA.
Best mom in NA. Dude, I want to put that on your business card.
I was just like, what?
What?
Back 4 Blood.
We're gonna
Oh.
we're gonna kick you out of this press demo. In fact,
Was that it?
I think so. Looked great.
Looks
Continues
great,
to
yeah.
look great. Coming up.
They want to call it Left 4 Dead 3 so bad. You got the 4.
I like that they just skipped over it, went to 4.
Yeah.
There you go,
Well, they had
folks.
the 4 in the
All right.
other one.
Blood looks awesome.
anybody's on the
PvP mode. That was actually
control desk.
a
We don't
pleasant
listen to these
surprise for
people.
me. When I played the
Is somebody in the control desk? Yay.
I'm here. Sorry, I was checking on the demo thing.
Hello.
Hey, doing God's work.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, any favorites of the that seemed to be a popular question. What is your
Mom.
favorite weapon? What is your favorite
Shotgun, obviously.
Yeah, shotgun.
Not even a question.
But the
I mean-
the Ridden.
Kind of
You
looking
were
forward to the
favoring Tall Boy?
LMG.
What's up?
I like the
LMG just holding that
guy
button
that
down.
pukes, actually.
So
Son-
That's real
LMG's
fun.
in Battlefield.
Yeah. Oh, kicking out the stand for it. Yeah.
Dude, okay, the sniper rifle, though, it has to pierce multiple zombies. Like
Yeah.
That feels good to
Yes.
do that every time.
Swarm coming at you,
Yeah.
just one shot all
Yeah.
through.
Well, I like that the exploding guy seems to have like this beating heart, this big bright heart right in the middle of the
Yeah, Resident
gut.
Evil
It looks
tyrant
like if
stuff.
I kind of
you-
miss
weak point.
the prevalence of FPS announcers. Like
Yeah.
triple kill. Like that. I don't know.
Halo, though.
Yeah, Halo
got it.
classic.
That was
for
comforting.
sure.
Killing
sure.
spree.
Comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Yes.
PC Gamer Show coming up in 19 minutes.
Nice.
Hoping for
19
Darkest
minutes.
Dungeon 2. They just had a nice cover
Dude.
spread. I have it in the other room about Darkest Dungeon 2. They said they don't want it to replace the first one. They want it to live next to it. And it's like Darkest Dungeon 1 and Oregon Trail combined this time around. It's about like you're going with your wagon
like
on
an-
a journey. You can like upgrade your
Oh,
wagon.
Banner Saga. vibes.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping we get to see that in action.
A smart
Yeah.
and natural extension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude, that's probably my number one for this
Yes.
show. Is that? Yeah.
So I hope they show it. Just had a spread on the cover of the new
They do a pretty
issue.
good job. Yeah, I wonder, Isla, if you can bring up a list. They do. I remember, if I recall, last year they like listed a lot of stuff that was going to be a PC Gaming Show. Specifically, they were like, come to PC Gaming Show for these things. I do not have it listed in front of me. Apologies.
Last year's list, or if they put one up for this
If
year?
they put one up for this year, yeah, what to expect from? I mean, we don't want to dig in someone else's analysis, but I
All I need-
recall them.
Darkest Dungeon.
Is
Day
Day 9
9,
hosting again?
I hope so.
Hope
It
better
would
be
feel
Day 9.
wrong
It
if
would
you
feel
didn't,
wrong with
right?
Day 9.
At this
need
point,
it. We need Day
Best
9.
in the biz, dude.
Legitimately.
Yeah, just who's going to be there. There we go.
Nice.
Hello Neighbor 2.
Would love to see.
Naraka Blade Point,
Oh,
seeing that again?
Tripwire. That'll be the Man-Eater DLC.
Ooh,
The truth
yeah.
something. Truth something. Yeah, we'll definitely see that.
NVIDIA. More graphics cards I can't find. Yay.
Hello,
would also
Neighbor
love
2
to
is not a thing
see-
that's released, right?
Rogue
I
Legacy
don't think
2.
so. Yeah, that's a great pick.
They've been steadily updating it. It came out early access like near the end of last year. They've had a couple huge expansions with biomes and everything. It's getting really close to
Maybe,
official release.
maybe
a date.
Homeworld 3.
Homeworld 3.
I think it'll just be interstitials, like in ads.
Now in
Just
development.
just a slice here and there, maybe.
Oh, do you think Warhammer, what is it, Total
Oh,
War 3 will
yeah,
be
yeah.
here?
Total Warhammer 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's
dude.
extremely likely, and that's pretty cool.
I always want to get into those games.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of both, but I haven't like gone full obsession with either of them. But maybe Warhammer 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Could they just have a Warhammer block?
Dude, they could. They could have a Warhammer press conference at E3 at
Yeah,
this point,
yeah.
dude.
I
I mean, they did, didn't they? They had a
did, yeah,
Warhammer
they did.
showcase. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a skull something.
Yeah.
Skull and Bones.
Dark
Dude, we
Tide.
could see more. Yeah, Dark Tide.
Yeah, Dark Tide.
That would be always good.
That would be nice.
Yeah, Brett, I bet Warhammer 3 will be here, and
Cool.
that will be sick.
Yeah. That game looks awesome.
And I love Robot Entertainment. They only do a lot of mobile stuff. I'm just curious, what are they working on right now?
I wonder if an XCOM 3 is possible. It feels like kind of time for that.
I
feel like
heard a
it's
rumor.
possible.
About. Am I allowed to say the rumor I heard? Is that a
I don't
spoiler?
know.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we
It
don't
was
know.
Marvel related, but XCOM
Oh, that'd be cool.
is the
I
rumor.
did. I also saw
Yeah,
that
That would
fun.
be cool.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Dude, Marvel. Cashing out.
Complete global saturation.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes. Yeah.
We want to control your television. We want to control your video
games.
game consoles.
Your theme parks.
Your theme parks.
All
Your
of
big screens. All ours.
Next, your food. Then your water.
Serious.
Orcs Must Die 3 is Robot. And Ready Set Heroes, but
Oh, okay.
and Orcs Must Die 3 is DLC, which I didn't know. Played that sucker on Stadia. I wonder if that's going to be coming.
Stadia.
And enjoyed it, Brad. I don't know what you're insinuating.
What? Orcs of Stadia is
it-
sweet.
It ran fine. And I had fun, all on a browser.
What's
On
the
Stadia.
Vampire the Masquerade
Felt like next
multiplayer
gen.
game called?
Oh,
Blood
right.
Hunt, I think.
I forgot about that. What was
What
that
was it,
called?
Isla?
Blood Hunt, I think.
Blood Hunt. I wonder if we'll see.
Maybe
that.
that. Because we had seen Vampire Masquerade, or 2 probably, whatever it's called.
Well,
Bloodlines
that
2,
seems
no,
to be
I
going
see.
through
Yeah,
some
yeah,
trouble,
yeah.
so I'm
Yeah,
not
I-
Probably
confident.
not seeing that.
Yeah.
Because it's not even just a seeing it position right now. Like I would want to see like a major deep dive.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I would
Yep.
want to see a gameplay
Yep,
clip to
yep,
last
yep,
more than
yep.
20 seconds if they're going to bring Bloodlines. 2
CG
back.
trailer. Here you go.
CG trailer.
Mech Warrior.
Yeah.
I fooled around with the original back in the day. Like you haven't even played it basically. You know what I mean? That was so long ago. I was a child like playing the original. Always seems cool though. Mech Warrior, just
Yeah.
that premise of being in a mech,
Always. How can you not want to be in a
I
just
played,
very
um,
intimidating.
I played Mech Warrior online, and it was overwhelming. This was
Yeah.
years and years and
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
But do you
But it
think
does seem cool. Yeah.
do you think
Uh,
they'll lean
not mystery.
into that for the Mech Warrior fans? You know, keep it hardcore.
I think they would
Oh,
have
yeah.
to. Yeah.
keep it as is. They're not gonna
I think that's-
simplify it or anything.
that's kind of what PC as a platform has been able to do super successfully, in part because of like crowdfunding games. I feel like is they're like, look, this is a niche series or a niche genre. We're catering to that, and we're not compromising
Yeah,
on that.
yeah.
I feel like that over the last 10 years, that has been a trend that's really worked out.
I don't think it'll get the moniker. There's never been a better time to jump into X. I don't
Right.
know if that
Right.
necessarily
Right,
applies.
right. No, it's more like get out.
yeah, yeah.
Get
If
out.
you're not in,
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
the hell away.
And that's good. I don't want everything to
Yeah,
be a super streamlined
Mech
thing.
Warrior. It's like a
Bloodborne
mech sim.
PC.
This is the show for it.
Bloodborne PC. Yeah.
Bloodborne PC.
Oh goodness.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see a Sony exclusive or something get announced. That would be interesting for PC Gaming Show. Something that's coming. Days Gone-esque.
You could see Uncharted, maybe.
Uncharted 4
Yeah.
is 20%. 20%. I'll give that one. Yeah,
that
that's
sounds
a good.
good. 20%.
That's a good one.
Give that a 5%. Give it a 5.
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Meet you in the middle.
All right.
Also, in the cozy 13 minutes we got before this kicks off, I'm here with your Square Enix opinions, if you want. I was sitting over in that room just stewing.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you
during
give
a
us
lot of that
your
stuff. Yeah.
thoughts,
Yeah.
Jonesy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What do you think?
What do you
Got some
think?
hot takes. You ready for 'em?
Drop them.
Drop 'em.
Chat loves Jones'
Here we
hot
go.
takes.
Babylon's Fall does not look good.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong.
The gameplay looks
be rough.
interesting. You know,
Yeah.
they got a ranged guy. He's chucking arrows. I'm down.
Yeah.
But something about the color palette of that game just kind of blah. It
Yeah.
just kind of smushes everything together. It's interesting.
Yeah, I had a moment when I was watching. I was like, I'm not sure I'm sold on this art
Yeah.
direction yet. Yeah, I think I'm being charitable because I just love Platinum so much, but I don't disagree with that take.
That might be something that you're interested. I will dig on something I'm interested in. One character for the rest of the year for Avengers, not a good place to be.
No.
Not
No.
as fascinating as that
No.
Wakanda cutscenes were. Yeah.
Yeah, Jones. And another thing too, which the Cosmic Cube thing.
Yeah.
You know, you need story events like that continuously.
You need
It
a
just
lot
seems
of
like
it, yeah.
all these months to get probably what's like 1 or 2 missions.
Right.
It feels like, and it didn't even look that dramatically different.
I'm actually still hyped about the patrol stuff.
Yeah.
But what's hilarious about the way they sold it in that video, it was like, run around. I'm like, right? And they're like, find treasures. I'm like, that's Avengers.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, you know, like fight the same bosses over and over. I'm like, that's what I've been doing for a year now.
At this point, Avengers, you can't say fighting the same bosses over and over is a selling point for your
Taskmaster
new
might show up in
content.
this future where all the heroes and villains are
Yeah,
dead somehow.
yeah,
But whatever.
no, totally. Brandon, I want to get your take on Final Fantasy Origin because it seems like an anti-Jones game.
Yeah, I'm curious about only Garland stuff, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it was funny. Blood and I were in there, like School and Isla on. We're like, that's Garland.
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
We're
Sure.
Like, this is actually a very important fight right here because you fight him at the beginning and at the end of Final Fantasy 1. So yeah, it's always fun when that stuff, even like in Dissidia, like when the worlds collide and they have a different way of like retelling a story. But it's tough to really nail down what they were selling in that video Because
I
like
can
at
see
the
that.
end, they're like a new take on Final Fantasy. It's like, do you mean Final Fantasy 1? Like that game
Right.
Final Fantasy, or a new take just on
The
the
genre?
genre?
Or the
Which, like,
franchise.
yeah,
I mean, it does. What's weird is it doesn't look anything like Final Fantasy 1. And I know that
No.
is a strange thing to say about an NES game, but like I feel like you could pause at any moment besides the Garland fight,
Right.
and I wouldn't be like, that's Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's because you think of the Final Fantasy characters, the jobs you were,
Right,
what they look
right.
like. Then you see these Final Fantasy 15 characters,
Like-
and you're like, wait.
Yeah.
When you think of Final Fantasy
Strong
1, I feel like you
15
think of like the white mage robe, the black mage hat,
Right.
the warrior of light, you know, which it could be cool depending on which direction they go with it, but yeah, it does not scream Final Fantasy 1 to me.
And just with a lot of the, exclusive next-gen stuff that I've seen this week, like visually, it wasn't,
Jones,
didn't
though.
necessarily
Cross-gen.
blow me away.
Jones. We need your Guardians of the Galaxy takes.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good point.
yeah.
That showed pretty well. The rocket voices that I gotta just pull
Yeah,
Bradley
I
Cooper
know.
out of my
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough
tough.
because he's not
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Like he's not. Like we got Guardians 3 coming up and Thor: Love and Thunder, and like they're gonna be all over both of those.
Yeah.
So it was like, ooh, like all the. I was like, okay, fun Drax. I don't know about that rocket. That's gonna be tough. It's much more of like a person.
Are
doing
you
a voice
selling
rather than-
Groot or Rocket?
Am I what?
Are you selling Groot or Rocket?
Am I? You mean
In like
story
the,
choice.
the
Selling.
story choice.
Because
yeah.
remember, they
Oh,
got-
of those.
yeah.
Groot for sure. Because
FF
can
Origin
defend
demo is corrupted for everyone. Chaos.
Yes.
Chaos.
They are
Breaking
looking
chaos.
for chaos. Corrupted.
Corrupted for everyone.
That is a
Blows up
Breaking
your
that is a
PS5.
fascinating marketing strategy. It's gonna be
Chaos.
interesting to see how that factors in
Yeah.
to the game itself.
So how about the gameplay of Guardians?
I think it was a smart way to do it. We actually had a reaction in the room when the HUD came up, and then you saw it's like, here's Drax, here's Gamora. Like, oh, neat. That's actually not a bad way to do
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
To just have it focused on him because Star-Lord's abilities really seem to make sense, like for a leader position, for ranged and melee, and and he can move around a lot easier than some of them. So I kind of dig that. It just so much of that hinges on the writing and the performances.
Yeah.
that's just
So
such a
much
tough.
on the writing.
It's such a tough. It's like so much of what Avengers did wasn't necessarily wrong. It's just like you've given yourself the greatest challenge, maybe of,
Right.
of like
a big
this
challenge.
this gaming generation.
That's for
Like,
sure.
if
have us love a
halfway-
whole new cast.
If halfway through Guardians, I'm just like wanting to mute them,
right.
or hanging on every word. Like which is it gonna be?
Yeah.
You
I
know?
think it'll be somewhere in between that.
Yeah.
Take breaks.
Yeah.
But a single player
so.
campaign is a lot easier to swallow than a live service game, I
Yep.
think.
Yeah.
Just in
Definitely.
terms of like, am I going to be attached to them? It's like, well, it's going to start and
Man.
finish, and then you're done. And so you can always remember it as this thing, whereas Avengers is trying to like, no. When you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier, don't get in love with it too much. Remember your old Avengers. Like, no.
I think I can look back at my Avengers experience, which was a substantial amount of time, and say the only part that I really enjoyed was the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which you couldn't replay right away.
Yeah. Well, I think now you can, but yeah, at the time you couldn't.
That room also really tried to get me excited. They were like, look, Final Fantasy 1 through 6, all coming back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what any of this means.
Right. We don't either.
We don't either, yeah. Don't know. What
And if
does it
there's
mean?
even the slightest possibility that 6 could return some way, remade
Yeah.
in some way, like why would I don't know if I want to play 6 again right now. I'm fine.
I
Depending
think
on
those
how
are
it
going to
looks,
be
but then we don't know how it
$19.99
looks.
pop.
So
6 being on the SNES Classic recently-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. That's nice. That's where I'll play 6 because I haven't played it yet. So if I'm going back, I'll play that version probably.
Corrupted for everyone.
Corrupted for
Corrupted.
everyone.
for
For everyone.
That's awesome.
Dude.
Fix it. I want to play it later.
Yeah.
Need those impressions.
I've never heard of that happening.
A corrupted demo?
Yeah.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, something.
Even it's on PC and Xbox and PlayStation, like everything.
No,
No.
so this I think is
It's
PS5,
just PlayStation
PC.
5
No, I think it's
The
a
demo?
PS5. Yeah, the demo's PS5 only.
only. Okay,
But I think the game's cross-gen PS4, 5, and PC, I think.
got it.
I could be wrong, though.
And just 3 characters, right?
On that,
Just those.
Well, that we know of.
we
yeah.
lots of room for
It's Final Fantasy
speculation.
Origin Shadows of Paradise, right?
Stranger.
Stranger of Paradise.
Paradise. Okay.
Stranger. It's a mouthful.
Okay. I just in my brain I just cut that down to Final Fantasy Origin.
Yeah.
And that's just what I keep saying.
I'll
hope
just say
it's
Origin
Day 9.
because that won't be confusing.
I'm ready to settle in with Day of 9.
I'm Foragin. I'm gonna call it Foragin.
Foragin.
F. For
Sounds like
Origin.
Sounds like some
Foragin.
Kojima
That-
thing, dude.
I don't know, that-
Origin.
That
Final Foragin.
that's like when they make the 3 the E in titles. That's the
Yeah.
vibe I'm getting.
Some of those Brave Exvius updates, though. Woo!
You know, that
Did you play
background,
Brave Exvius?
that
I
background,
downloaded it and deleted it later
Yeah.
because I'm like, I'm not
Okay.
gonna play this.
that background's very Mankind Divided, Jones.
Yeah, I know.
Calm down.
Yeah,
I know.
That's,
Calm down.
that's a
Oh,
reach.
oh,
It must be
Guardian.
said that we were watching the clearly like the diet Square Enix press conference without the official music.
Yes.
And then in some parts they were like, should we replace this with something?
No. Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah. I want to know what licensed musics they use throughout the Guardians thing,
Yeah, I'm curious.
but
Go back
Oh,
and
well.
watch that.
time for PC Gaming Show.
All right.
Oh, who's
Well, we'll be
Somebody can
we'll
get-
be right
yeah.
back. So we'll be right back in
You
just
want
a few minutes with the PC Gamer Show. So just
PC
stay,
Games Gamer Gaming?
Yeah, just stay tuned. We'll be right back.